Broadcasting from the fabulous Stardust Lanes in Minneapolis, Minnesota, Comedy Central Sports presents Let's Bowl. Our competitors tonight are Becky Minch and her fiancé, Dave Olson. Dave wants strippers at his bachelor party. Becky says, over my dead body, he who bowls best laughs last. This future husband and wife will determine who gets their way right here, right now on America's #1 indoor bowling show.
Let's Bowl! Hello, my name is Steve Jefferson.
And I'm Wally Hotback.
And this is Let's Bowl.
That's
Welcome,
right.
everyone. This is a very exciting show tonight. We have a couple of competitors who are trying to decide if he should have strippers at the stag party
That's right.
or not.
It's the age-old question, strippers or no strippers. You know, Chopper, I've seen things at stag parties that I can't shake no matter how much I think about it.
And
even temp job after temp job. It just keeps coming back.
We'll go ahead and introduce our competitors in just a moment, but first let's meet the rest of the gang here on Let's Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
He keeps our toes tapping. He's on the keyboards. It's Ernie Jensen. The lovely ladies in red, you know them, you love them. We call them the Queen Pins. Say hello to Amanda and Lisa.
They're the types who can say no to you over and over, and you just don't seem to care.
Now, our first competitor tonight comes to us from Germantown, Wisconsin. She's a transplant, and she has a bowling average of 120. Please make her feel welcome on Let's Bowl. Her name is Becky Minch.
Come on out, Becky.
Hi, Becky. Welcome to Let's Bowl.
Thank you.
No strippers at the stag party. That's your contention.
No strippers.
Why?
He has me. He doesn't need strippers at his party.
Is it a matter of trust at this point?
Not that I don't trust him, but my dad's going to be at the bachelor party, and wouldn't be a good idea.
Well, Becky, I'd like to agree with you, but I just can't.
Let's meet the other half tonight, and
That's right.
his favorite walleye fishing lake is Lake of the Woods. He's also an avid ice fisherman with a bowling average of 140. Please welcome Dave
Come on
Olson.
out, Dave. So, Dave, you want strippers at your stag party. How come you think your fiancée doesn't want them?
Well, I don't think she trusts me all the way, and I tell her that she has nothing to worry about, and it's kind of the guy's last hurrah, so I think that you should have beers, rods, and buds to enjoy it with, so.
I hear you there, buddy. You're preaching to the choir.
We will get the competition underway, but hey, no matter who wins tonight, somebody goes away with a great prize. Ernie?
He or she will win a lavish trip to Virginia, Minnesota. Then, our lucky winner will go on to face the dreaded League Bowler for a chance to win our grand prize, a Dutchman Voyager pop-up camper. Yes, if you defeat our League Bowler, you'll be touring the country in this Dutchman. It's a 2000, but it's never been used. The Voyager sleeps 6 and has all the amenities any camper will need. Tonight's prize is from Majestic RV in Ham Lake, Minnesota. Total retail value of $5,806. Good luck, bowlers.
A beautiful country up in Virginia.
Yeah. I bet there's some pretty good stag parties up there on the Iron Range.
It wouldn't surprise me a bit, Walt. Not surprise me a bit. And speaking of distractions, don't forget that both of our bowlers can use the distraction option anytime the match that they want to, but they can only use it once. That's right. So whenever a contestant feels that it's appropriate, they can blow the air horn just once, and hopefully it'll distract their opponent enough to, mess up the frame.
Just once, though.
Just once. Only blow it once. And let's see, Dave is bowling first today because Dave has visited the most counties of anyone, and the person who visited the most counties bowls first. See what happens on the first frame. Whoa. Leaves a mess of pins in the middle. Call it a Christmas tree. See, leaving the head pin is pretty advantageous, really, because you can use that to your advantage. And
You can bank it and skip it off the other crap out there. Bowling's very technical, Chopper. That's why tonight Dave's chosen a blue ball. Oh, what a big lob on that ball. Oh, spare. Nice spare.
Take a look at the replay on this one as he picks up the spare. Exactly what we said. Wally takes the head pin, knocks the rest of the pins out of the way.
Just like you said, Chopper, are you psychic or something?
Well, you might say that. Becky's first time on the lanes tonight. She's a registered nurse by profession.
And Becky owns no guns.
Ooh, very nice, Becky. Very nice. Leaving only the 6 and the 9.
Chopper,
Let's see if Becky can follow suit and pick up the spare.
That's pretty weird, isn't it? It comes up in a show about strippers.
This looks good.
Oh.
Leaving an
Almost
open
good.
frame. Becky starts out with 9, but Dave was 6 with a spare. So, you know, again, it's early in the game. And
Oh, Chopper, do you see that?
look at that.
Hit the deck, it's the combat frame.
Well, it doesn't mean that you're hit, Wally. What it means is if Dave successfully knocks down
my guys
all
out
the
of there.
pins,
I
it
got
means
a
that
real
he wins a
bad
great
feeling about
prize.
this
Ernie,
one.
what's that prize?
He'll win a session on the Aces Flight Simulator, the closest you'll come to aerial combat.
All right, Dave, this is your one shot.
right.
Go for it, big guy, and
Unless
see if you
you're
can knock down all the
Flying
pins
a real F-16.
and continue with the really
Unless
sort of
you're
the
a real fighter pilot. I wonder what that ace thing is anyway.
I think it sounds like a lot of fun to me.
Bong hit and sit in a cardboard box.
Let's see how he does on this one with the combat frame.
Ah,
And there we go.
Ah, no.
Whoa, no dice on that one. We're going to hold that prize over to next time.
No
And
flight simulator for
Dave
him.
will try to pick up a spare after knocking down just, what, 1 pin?
Chopper, Dave's a Navy man. Crap, that's a life for me. You're out in the open sea, and there's strippers, and you can see the whole world, and strippers, and you can see strippers, and you can have fun, and there's strippers, and you can hang out with the strippers, and there's health benefits.
So this actually makes the score a little more even at this point. We've got 19 pins for Dave.
I'd be a lot
Becky at
happier
9.
doing that than doing this, I'll tell you that for sure.
Becky's got some serious concentration going on.
Ah, to hell with it, I get seasick.
Ooh, not that good apparently. There's a lot on the line here, strippers or no strippers. I think it's a big win for Becky if she wins.
I wonder what they'll do. I wonder what they'll do at a stag party if there's no strippers.
There's lots to do.
What are you gonna do? Play bingo?
Whatever. All right, Dave at 19 pins and Becky a close second, 17, sure, and that's after 2 frames.
And now we're gonna go deeper into this weird little dispute. And this week's grievance in the gutter. It's really gonna blow your mind. So, Dave, you want strippers at your bachelor party, huh?
I do.
Uh-huh. How many?
3 to 5.
What kind? Big ones, short ones, fat ones, bald?
They're all good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, big time. What if you found out that you had a big, gross 300-pound stripper and he really, really enjoyed it? How did that make you feel?
Kind of grossed out, I guess.
Yeah, men are pigs.
Yeah.
Won't you feel kind of dirty and disgusting after your stag party donkey show?
You bet, Wally. One any guy?
Describe for me how do you think he'll feel when he's getting a lap dance?
Oh my God. He'll be thinking of me.
You're not thinking about your future wife when you're getting a lap dance. Don't lie to me.
Well, I'm just thinking about me and my buddies.
So how well do you know his friends?
I think I know him pretty good, which is kind of scary.
Tell me a little bit more about your horny friends.
Well, my brother, he's single, and I don't know.
He's pretty horny.
He's probably pretty horny.
Who's going to win today?
I think I'm gonna beat her pretty bad.
There's going to be no strippers at that bachelor party.
He really wants those strippers.
There's no question about that, Wally. None at all. After 2 complete frames, Dave has 19, Becky 17, 2
right.
divide them, and we'll let them continue bowling while we take a quick break.
The strippers are on the line, and don't go away. We got inside bowling too.
Much more on Let's Bowl. Stay where you are.
Freak you out. You haven't been freaked out yet.
All news.
Coming to you from the Stardust Lanes in Minneapolis, Minnesota, this is Let's Bowl, where Dave and Becky currently battling it out. Now, Dave says, I want a stripper at the stag party. And Becky says, no way, no how. Now, they're getting married very soon, and this is going to decide whether or not he gets to have what he wants at the stag party.
Really tragic.
If one of the competitors is trailing by more than 20 points in the 9th frame, they're eligible for the Super Strike.
Super Strike.
What the Super Strike means is that during the 9th frame, they get to roll 1 ball, and the points on that ball will be doubled, putting that competitor back in the game. Now, while we were away, the bowlers continued to bowl. Let's take a look. After 3 frames, Dave had 28, Becky 26, and then after the 4th frame, Dave had 35. Becky was only 1 behind at 34. Now, during all this, Wally read through his hate mail and smoked nervously. Then in the 5th frame, Dave had a strike, Becky had a spare. So it's 35 for Dave, 34 for Becky, advantage Dave. It's back to bowling on Let's Bowl. Hey, frame number 6 is underway.
Bowl
Dave's
already.
ready to go.
Yeah, let's go. What are they smoking the weed over there or what? I can't wait till we get sued by somebody because his eardrums ruptured. I tell you, if this show gets big, I'm suing everybody. Treat you like crap. If this show makes it, I'm suing the whole network.
Dave's favorite football team are
They're
the
all going to hear
Vikings.
from my lawyer.
Let's go ahead and see if Dave can pick up the spare in spite of these distraction option, and he does. Wow, this is big because he had a strike going into this. In fact, let's look at the replay right now. Here it is. And there they go, all down. Boy, that's
Nice.
just classic bowling right there. And Dave has really hit his mark. I think he's in the groove. He's found his zone.
Why don't you go find your zone?
Becky has a spare going into this frame, so again, this could be good too. It's really
Let's see what you can do here.
still anybody's game at this point. Wow, knocked him over on both sides, leaving the middle.
We call that the big fat dummy.
We do sometimes, don't we?
Becky is a nurse and she is Catholic. If that matters here, I don't know.
Let's see if she can pick up the spare in spite of all of that. She's also a Sagittarius.
Come
How's
on,
that?
Becky. Look at, she's gonna get it.
She picks it up. Under pressure, this woman does marvelous things. Becky picks up the spare.
Yeah.
Great looking spare as well. And
Great
again,
game.
scores are 55-50. And this is anybody's game at this point. Speaking of game, let's talk about inside bowling.
Oh yeah, it's a great inside bowling. It's better than 50 lap dances.
Let's go ahead and take a look right now.
Let's Bowl is proud to present the mental game of bowling.
Develop a clear mental picture of execution. Visualize the act, not the results. A bowler should be thinking of a clear mental picture of the path the bowling ball will take down the lane. Visualizing success will only distract you from your game. During actual competition, you should have your mind focused on the game itself. Make sure to concentrate. Some bowlers need to get into themselves in order to compete successfully. Any distraction will inhibit their performance. Keep your mind focused, but you don't need to block out the world.
Clear.
Each of us has that little voice in the back of our minds that either offers positive encouragement or negative thoughts. My game is great. Nothing can stop me.
You could die today and no one would care.
You're damn right.
Who the hell are you?
You know who the hell I am.
Being competitive will bring on its own acute stress. Breathing exercises or other proven relaxation techniques can be effectively utilized to eliminate nervousness and promote successful performance.
Hey, duh.
Visualization, concentration, affirmation, and relaxation. These are the 4 cornerstones of the self-confident bowler.
Inside bowling, you gotta love it.
What a lot of fun.
They always are, Wally, and this game is a lot of fun as well. Very close, 55 for
Oh,
Dave,
yeah.
50 for Becky.
Oh,
Both
yeah.
have a spare going into the next frame, and we'll continue with the bowling right after this on Let's Bowl.
Well, there we see one of Minnesota's many landfills. I don't know why the hell we're showing that. Our field producer must be high again. Anyway, welcome back to the Stardust Lanes in beautiful Minneapolis, Minnesota.
We are in the midst of a fine dispute here.
Oh,
Becky
yeah.
says no strippers at the stag party. Dave says, come on, Becky, give me a break. Let me have a stripper.
Yep.
Well, they're going to settle it here. And in fact, they did some bowling while we were away. After 7 frames, Dave has 80 and Becky has 71. In the 8th frame, Dave spared and Becky had an open frame. So technically, both have 80, but the advantage is clearly with Dave. Here's an interesting point. The super strike will come into play if Dave strikes right now. So if Dave throws a strike, he will be 20 points ahead.
You know, he's got the air horn left, but I think he's too much of a wuss to use it. Maybe we should just stop this whole thing right now and put on a cartoon or something. You know, Chopper, I was a stripper once at band camp until somebody attacked me with a plastic fork.
Here we go. If he spares here, this is it for Becky, I'm afraid.
Ooh, he didn't get one, did he?
He just blew right by him. they have been very evenly matched throughout this entire game. He'll have a bad frame, she'll have a bad frame. I mean, they're fairly compatible people, I would guess.
Well, God's on her side, but testosterone's on his side.
Here she goes. Oh, Mr. Gutter is not your friend. Becky, what's going to happen now?
Well,
this
that's
is, well, it darn near, it pretty much is. I mean, Becky's got 80. She's got no points now. Whatever she gets, that's going to be added to her 80. And then we go into the 10th frame. So unless Dave really screws up.
What's the point? What?
Because
What's even the point?
Because it's called competition, Wally.
Just
And
stop
there
it
is,
right now.
there's a chance. There's an outside chance. Unfazed, man. She was unfazed by that.
Well, he finally did the horn. I didn't think he was gonna.
I think we lost another
Another
eardrum in the
ruptured
process.
eardrum
there, yeah.
on Let's Ball.
Well, after 9 frames complete, the story is almost told here. 100
boy.
to pins for Dave,
Doesn't look
86 for Becky.
No.
And, what will happen is we'll go into the 10th frame, and then whoever wins, not only will they settle the dispute, they'll get a chance to bowl against our lead bowler
Ooh,
for a
that-
grand prize
That's a
from
big
Let's
deal
Bowl.
here on Let's Ball. Going up
Absolutely
against
it
a
is.
vicious league bowler.
All of that's coming up in just a couple of moments right here on Let's Bowl. Welcome back to Let's Bowl, indeed. Hey, the drama continues here. Dave wants strippers at the stag party. Becky
sure does.
says, no way, no how.
No way, no how.
And we're
No
close
chance.
to finding out who's going to win this dispute, too, as we get into the 10th frame here on Let's Bowl.
What's the score, Chopper?
Well, it would be 100 for Dave, and Becky with 86 pins is all she's got. So this is a tough one for them. Depending on what Dave does here. Now, if he strikes, of course, he'll get 2 more balls, and that's all she wrote for Becky. There's no question about that. Let's
See
take a
what
look.
he's gonna do here. Ooh,
He doesn't do it.
I smell stripper.
It could very well be, Wally, and if she strikes, then I mean, she could come back.
Well, let's hope so.
She's slim and none, but she could do it.
But I want to go to his party.
He picked up the spare.
Picked up the spare.
Let's take a look at that spare again. There they go.
Yeah.
All 3 of them down. Boy, that's just classic bowling right there. Here we go. He's going down. Leaves again. 3 of them
That's it.
standing.
That's it.
That would be
Look at
all
poor
she
Becky.
wrote. Final
Look at
score
her.
for Dave of 117.
Yep. Not even with 3 strikes could she win, but, I don't think it's about winning anymore. I think this is about Becky making a statement for women everywhere, saying no to pasties and thongs up the ass crack and perfectly legal lap dances.
So close. So very close.
Jeez. I thought the Catholics were going to win.
Well, she's going to try to pick up that one last one. That'll get us the final score. She's a Packer backer.
She's a cheesehead?
She is indeed.
Everybody's booing. I bet Dave's friends are celebrating at home right now.
Here we go. See if she can pick up the spare at least.
Yep,
she
she got
does
the
that
spare.
quite nicely. Thank you.
She's got the spare.
She's got the spare,
Poor Becky.
but I don't think it's enough, Wally.
Well, she gets another ball?
She gets another ball because
Well.
she spared.
Oh, screw me. The hell I'm talking about? Crap. I gotta switch back to vodka. On gin, I'm absolutely worthless.
Go, see what you can do on this one. Oh,
She got a strike!
but it's not enough.
Can't believe it.
Dave scores 117, Becky 106. So Dave is our winner tonight.
Come on,
Come
up
on
here.
up here, guys. All right, Dave, you are the big winner tonight. Are you already planning your party?
Well, no, I got to tell my brother Rick, and he's going to plan it for me. And after that, then we're going to have to set up the big shindig. So looking forward to it.
So you think you're going to be okay with your future father-in-law there, too?
Well, if he doesn't like it, we're going to have to put the belt to him, too.
Oh. So, Becky, how do you feel?
Oh, not too bad.
What do you think you're going to be doing while he's having his big, dirty shindig?
I think I'll be having my bachelorette party.
Oh, yeah. Hey, if you need any erotic male dancers, I know a ton.
Hey,
Hey, Becky, don't worry. Nobody goes away a loser on Let's Bowl
Oh, no.
because you will go away with a Let's Bowl prize package consisting of a steady bowling shirt and a pair of shoes and a new bowling ball. So congratulations from Let's Bowl.
Okay, hit the road. No, not you, not you.
No, not you, Dave. Dave, this is your chance to really go for a huge prize. You have to go against our league bowler, and you have to match or beat her score.
That's right.
With one ball only. And if you do, you win a great prize from Let's Bowl. Now, she has a bowling average of 145 from New Hope. Please welcome Diane Grahowski.
Come on up, Diane. How do you feel tonight, Diane?
Ready for this.
Yeah, what's your average?
143.
Where do you bowl out of?
New Hope.
Oh, yeah, okay. That place rocks. It's crazy over there.
All right, let's go ahead and let Diane bowl,
Yeah,
huh?
let's
All
go.
right, Diane, go for it. Seems to be a crowd favorite.
She can do this. She can spoil his chances for the camper. Oh. Oh, boy.
Knocks down 9 pins. All
That's
right,
about as
Dave,
good as
that
you can do,
means
Chopper.
you got to do 9 or better to win here.
He really wants this camper to go with those strippers. Let's see what he can do.
Oh, too bad for Dave.
Come on up here, Dave.
Come on up,
That's
Dave.
too
Come on
bad.
up, Diane. All right. Hey, Dave, you're the big winner tonight. You got the trip to Virginia and strippers at the stag party.
Excellent.
All right.
You didn't get the pop-up camper, but you're going to have something pop up later.
All right. Hey, everybody, come on in. Let's go ahead and call her a night here on Let's Bowl. Don't forget, support your local bowling center and join us again next time for Let's Bowl.
Hey, let's go bowling. Everyone.
You're watching Comedy Central. Stay tuned for little boys with huge attitudes. The guys of South Park are coming your way. Next.
Let's go bowling. See the 10 shiny pins. Take your aim. What a frame! Here's where the fun begins.